If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. How many of you have thought about that? Wishing and hoping that you could do things differently, and if you had a chance to do it all over again, what would you do? With a flick of a switch, life can change. As I see the images of war in Ukraine, I remember my mom, a journalist, a concert pianist, living a good life in the Philippines, and suddenly found herself in a dungeon at Fort Santiago where hundreds died, a prisoner of war during World War II. I heard of the atrocities like babies being tossed up in the air, speared in front of their mothers. When I went back to Manila and saw that dark, dingy, eerie dungeon where she was kept, my heart ached imagining what she had to go through just to survive, as many are doing today. My mom was one of the lucky ones surviving when somebody helped her escape, and she led a good life until the long goodbye, Alzheimer's. Yes, with a flick of a switch, life can change. It was my mom's Alzheimer's that took me into the world of long-term care, where I could see and feel the mental, emotional, and physical toll of aging and impact on families. About 8 years ago, with a flick of a switch, my life changed. I woke up unable to move and was diagnosed with a brain tumor while taking care of my sister who was battling pancreatic cancer. Follow your passion, your destiny, my sister would say. She was my inspiration. I lost her 4 years later, and she must have taken my tumor with her because my next MRI miraculously indicated it was undetectable. With a flick of a switch, life can change, up or down, in darkness and light. Feeling like I'd truly been given a second chance at life, in my 60s, I reconnected with an old love, show business, and I've since done some television, short films, a feature film, and some cabaret, even through COVID. It's all about finding joy in the journey. Well, we can't turn back time, but we can choose the path of joy. The future is promised to no one, and yet people complain about getting old, and I say we're just getting seasoned. You know, they say that the first act of life is when we learn the skills to navigate through life, and the second act is working on our career, marriage, kids, family, and the third act of life is about the pursuit of wisdom, self-actualization, and leaving some kind of a legacy. Recently, I saw a study showing that folks in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s are actually in the most productive stage of their lives. I like that report. See, I truly believe that I am now living the best stage of my life right now. What I've learned through all of this is that life is a gift that keeps on giving. Embrace it, and let's help each other celebrate well into our third act. Find your passion, revive your dreams, live your best life. This competition is a gift to myself, part of my efforts to explore new experiences and redefine my life and legacy. It's time to share my voice, share my heart, and I'd like to think that somehow, no matter how small it may be, I am making a difference in this lifetime. A couple of weeks ago, I was told that the tumor is back. With a flick of a switch, life can change. Just like that.